Hello everybody and welcome back to my Lizardmen campaign where we are about to win. I'm just skipping all of my notifications for the moment because I just want to get to the end of this campaign now. We don't have much left, as you can see. The Dark Elves are tiny now. They are my last campaign for... They are the last people left alive for a long campaign victory, which is what I'm going for here. I'm not going to do the complete domination of the map because that will just take forever to do, and at this point it's just a matter of moving armies and clicking auto-resolve. So it's not necessarily the most thing to watch or to play, to be fair. It gets a bit dull when you start doing that all the time. I'm still intrigued as to what's going to happen to all of these black arcs once we're done here, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot to move my armies after him. That's fine though. If he comes ashore and starts taking places, I'm more than happy with that because that actually means I can trap him. So I can potentially actually deal with him a bit better that way. But no, next few turns are pretty much going to be pushing through the last few bits of Nagarond and finishing them off now, guys. This invasion went much faster than my invasion of Ulthuan, actually. But we were in a vastly stronger position when we started this invasion. Let's pop a couple of rights just to give ourselves some buffs. Obviously that gets me another Slam Priest, which I didn't necessarily need. I should have actually probably done the other one, but never mind. Nice easy victory there. And you can start marching forwards to there. You can hit here. Just another nice easy auto. You are hitting the Altar of Ultimate Darkness, which isn't going to be a nice easy auto, but we're going to move another army up here very quickly. One of you guys can head that way, and one of you guys can double time it down this way. You can start double timing it up the coast to where Malekith is looking to land. In fact, we're going to sail out towards him. These two guys can start double timing it down here as well. So Malekith is contained. He might land, he might manage to do a bit of damage, but he's not going to do too much no matter what happens now. These guys can just start pushing right in. And once again, I'm just skipping everything, guys, because I want to get this to an end. And it makes no difference all these leveling ups at the moment. We've pretty much got this. I'm still not going to war with them. So, not much left now, guys. We are really on the verge of victory here. So, Mazmundi is my bosom buddy. He still won't bloody confederate with me. But that's not really an issue. Okay, that was to be expected, guys, and I'm not fussed about that loss. He's not even taken it, which is going to give me a chance to bring up armies there. And we're just going to try and contain him and knock his army over before it does too much damage to us. If he takes a settlement, that's actually better. I would prefer him to take a settlement. He's trying to bring that little army down to link up. But I think he knows, at this point, he knows he's in trouble. You know, he is well out of his actual controlled territory at this point, so there isn't a huge amount left for him to do. There's not a huge amount he can do to protect himself at this point. Altar of Ultimate Darkness should fall next turn. Let's get these two guys ashore. Ooh, can't you get ashore? That could be annoying. Oh, and actually I've put myself in not the best situation there, but never mind, we can still deal with that. Why am I not getting my reinforcements? That's a bit better. I know I'm going to lose troops here, guys, but at the moment I'm not fussed about losing a few troops. Nice easy also again, and I think this it. This is their last settlement, guys. Which will force Malekith to try and capture somewhere next turn, which makes him far more capturable.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
Okay. So they have no settlements left now, guys. So he's going to start taking attrition unless he captures somewhere quickly. And the fact he needs to capture somewhere... Oh, bloody hell, I've got a lot of notifications to skip here. The fact he needs to capture somewhere makes him more vulnerable because he has to actually land to deal with that. And once he lands to deal with that, he has to actually... he has to land to deal with it, and then he has to actually manage to hold wherever he takes. So it's just a matter of cleaning up now. All these little armies, they can't, these little armies can't really get away with taking anywhere either, because they're not strong enough. And even if they do... Okay, I say that, they can. However, I'm going to start bringing armies down to deal with these. I'm really not fussed by this at the moment. And this is what's going to annoy me, is those black arcs I think are actually going to be quite difficult to deal with. So it's just a matter of bringing the armies to bear on them now while they raid through my territory. I'm not going to bother chasing black arcs around the world, guys, because that's just boring. Once I've smashed their two big armies, I'm going to end it there. I'm hoping it ends it there, if I'm honest. I'm hoping the black arcs don't count in that way, because they could literally just hide one in the corner of a map. I don't think they'd do that, but you know. Okay, so you guys can start hitting here, hitting short. You can chase. It's a nice easy victory for us. And we can start bringing all of my armies to bear. Where was that black arc down here? Just in case. Now she should resettle. But should is an interesting concept, because the AI doesn't necessarily always do what it should. And Mazamundi just took the place right next to her. I was hoping he was just going to smash her, but never mind that. And this is it. Marathi is on her own. And she just bounced off him. Nope, still not joining your war. And Marathi is... all of my armies are slowly... I'm just doubling speed double timing all of this now, guys. They've ended their non-aggression pact with me. I'm really not that fussed. Marathi is now getting properly trapped. And these guys can just start digging in some of these places up here, just in case. Let's recruit a lord here. This is just literally going to be used to try and intercept this Black Ark. Bloody hell. Okay. Come on, Marathi, attack me. And he's catching up now. He should be able to get into the scene next turn. That Black Ark is attempting to recruit, which could be its undoing. Mazamundi might even finish this for me now. And there we go. Marathi is gone. So, I think that Black Ark is still up, annoyingly, which means you have to kill their Black Arks as well to win, guys, which is I'm not sure I'm keen on that idea. Because that does mean they can just hide away in the corner of the map, theoretically. Though, they are going to have absolutely no income now, so, the question is, do I want to chase down that Black Ark? I'm going to spam a load of lords out in the area around it, and we're just going to converge on it. Not going to give it a chance to escape. It may still get a few kills out of that, but I can deal with that. Nagarond is now mine completely. You know, I've sewed. This is completely sewn up. Oh, well, not completely. You know, there are some people in the very north, and Mazamundi has a few little chunks of it, but that's not a huge problem. Oh, and we do have a rogue army somewhere. The heirs of Murrikins. We've got an undead rogue army over here, but again, I'm not particularly bothered about that. I might move an army back over to deal with it. We'll see. Okay, they can move in concert to try and capture him.
Kroq-Gar.
We've already recruited one in this area. I'm already recruiting in this area. Right. It really is now just chase down the last little annoying little tiny bit of their empire to finish them off. And because it's a black arc, I think it can just keep itself recruiting. I don't think it's taking attrition and will eventually die. All of my armies are just sitting down. No one can potentially oppose me. I mean, with the amount of armies I've got there, I could just jump up and down on anybody at this point. Oh, and Mazamundi has done his pure monster army there. And they didn't move, which means next turn I might be able to finish them off. What are the dwarvies doing? I don't trust Agol, but Agol isn't powerful enough to really do anything against me at this point. They do still seem to be able to throw out big armies, but I think they have big, cheap, not particularly effective armies, so... Ooh, so Mung's actually taken somewhere down there. But I think Mazamundi will deal with that relatively quickly. Are they about to declare war on me? That would be a very bad thing for them to do. Right, let's get down here. And let's start closing the net. Skip through all of my menu notifications. I'm just going to turn them off for the time being, actually. I'll just double check that doesn't stay on when I do my off like that when I do my next campaign. Okay, so Mazamundi is still pushing. I think he will probably deal with the north if I leave him to. I'm more than happy for him to deal with and take the north. Nagarond in his tiny little remaining force. Damn, but they are weak and they are recruiting. The Greybeards can't quite work out where they want to go. I am more than happy to have a defensive alliance with you, as I've been offering you it for ages. I'm not sure the Greybeard Spectres get that planting your boat right in the middle of a giant whirlpool is a bad idea. Okay, they are doing their various bits. Right. He is committing suicide because he will get attacked. In fact... that might work. Then if he does attack anybody here, he'll be in range. So he does have the power to kill a few other people, but we'll see how that goes. You know, he could potentially hit some of my forces there because they've double time, but if he hits anybody, he can't actually necessarily move, and if he even if he double times it there, I think I'm probably close enough to be able to deal with him. I'm hoping, guys, because I'm getting a bit bored of chasing him around the place. What are the Spine of Sotek dwarfs doing today? They are just wandering around in their territory. Boy, you know, it's going to be odd for them because, you know, they know they can never hope to match my might, so they can't expand. As a player in a situation like that, I would expect them to go to war with me the second they could, or to try and do something sneaky, just to try and get out of the hole they were in. But as an NPC, I think they're just more than happy to sit there. Thing, and I never really play PvP campaigns. I play a lot of co-op campaigns with some friends, but... And this is it, guys. Victory! Nagorond is gone, and we have a domination victory here, guys. So, it's a bit of a shame you can't see the entire map here. So we started out down here, and you can see we expanded fairly quickly through here, consolidating our positions in the Southlands and up through the deserts of Araby. At which point, around here, we started our invasion of Lustria over here, fighting against the Skaven of Lord Kroq. And we just kept consolidating our forces. We ended up going to war with the elves here, and we started the invasion of Ulthuan around here as well. And you know, started consolidating here and our positions down here. Ulthuan fell fairly quickly. There was a little bit of resistance there. So you can see Ulthuan didn't last too long, but that was probably our longer invasion. I mean, obviously here was quite a long invasion. We did also manage to grab all of these guys. And we cleared up the coast over here in Lustria. And then it was the final thing here, guys, was the invasion of Nagorond, which started just before we finished off Ulthuan. And we started smashing through them, and they never had a chance, and we completely destroyed them. Now, I'm not going to continue to finish off these guys. So we are going to finish it here then. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been a really good, fun campaign. I hope you've enjoyed watching, guys. And we now control all... Well, we don't control all of the map, but you know what I mean. We've got the domination victory. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed this campaign. I do have a couple more campaigns still going. I've got a Bestman campaign at the moment, which is nearly finished, and a... Dark Elves campaign, which is going badly. I've just had a mass, everybody's at war with me, and I'm really struggling that one, which actually probably makes it, it's probably my favourite campaign, but my Bestmen campaign seems to be a lot more popular. I'm also going to be starting probably an Orc campaign soon, because I've had a few requests for that. Thank you very much for watching, guys.